Sup, y'all? Anwar, A&R show. But this one here is all about champion.
Hey.
Champion of the year. So, y'all know the vibes. By the time y'all watching this,
champion of the year will have been announced.
And now it's time to get into our picks. So, we actually recorded our videos separate. I recorded mine. She went to the store, so I did mine before she came back, so she didn't hear who my champion of the year was.
And that way y'all can't say, oh, she's just going off of what Anwar saying.
But y'all know she did, so.
Not never.
Anyway.
However.
Go ahead. You want to go first?
Anywho, however, we're going to go over our picks for champion of the year for the year of 2019. Do you want to get started with your top 3 for champion of the year?
Sure. I feel like it was really like a top 5 or a top 8 or a top 10.
2019 was a crazy year. I feel like there was so many battles happening. Like, not only was it every weekend, you kind of had battles in between that as well. So you may have had a battle on a Friday, something on a Saturday, and something on a Sunday, and then as well as 3-day events. So it was bananas in 2019. It was a lot of events. It was a lot.
A lot of stellar performances. So all of my champion of the year, like, kind of list. I went with, so my top 3 were Geechi Gotti, Ill Will, and then it was like muddled from there. Saga, Chef Trez, Av, K-Shine. Like, so many people had crazy years. I know everybody's gonna get mad. JC
did have a great
he did. He had a nice year.
He had a very tough schedule as well.
I think what it boils down to is just some of those names, you know what I'm saying? Some of those other names, and then the amount of work they put in, the level of competition. So, who did you pick?
I picked Geechi Gotti. Who did you pick? Because I honestly did. You actually heard my pick, but I did not hear his pick. So I'm interested to hear who did you pick.
Well, wait a minute. Let's talk about your pick first. So yeah.
No, can I hear your pick and then we can discuss mine?
Yes. I chose Ill Will.
Oh.
Ill Will. And the reason why, I felt like as I crunched the numbers, shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast. They have all the stats you could ever need for any battle rapper, any league. Hey, France from Let's Talk Battle, who I actually have a personal relationship I talk to. Hey, France, who did, I don't know, Joey Jihad battle in 2001?
And he'll hit you back immediately.
Oh, he'll text you back. Yeah, he'll text you back. Oh, that's when he battled such and such. No, not that battle. The one down 17th and Diamond. Oh, that's when he battled such and such and such and such. But remember, the other guy was there too, and he spent some, like, shout out, Let's Talk Battle Rap. I felt like when it came down to Geechi and Ill Will, I think those were the 2.
Yeah.
All year it was Geechi, Ill Will, Av. And Danny Myers. Danny Myers had the mess up versus franchise and band legacy. Then he had
like the stumbles.
Yeah, with
and
Stewie.
Then that kind of took him out of the running of one of the top
Right, one of the top 5.
And then you had Av, Ill Will, and Geechi for the top spots for champion of the year.
Right.
Going on.
Av, the reason why I didn't pick Av, I felt like he was on an immaculate run. I felt like Ill Will won their battle. So if they're both in the running, that would give Ill Will the leg up. And then Geechi Gotti. Geechi Gotti's schedule was so hard that I think we did the math. He did, what, 15 battles, I think it was?
Something like that.
15 or 16 battles last year. But some of these names that Geechi had, Surf, Ars, Rock, he had the 2-on-2.
Who did he battle? Did he battle after the BET Awards?
Yeah, he battled the day after.
So
that's when he battled Rock.
There was
he
a
battled
group
DNA,
of, right. There were a group of guys, and just behind the scenes, these guys came from the BET Awards like last minute.
Right, they flew in Saturday,
and they had to be able to perform. It was like same day, so they had to be able to perform that afternoon. So the
battles was Sunday.
Right.
Remember, lockdown was on a Sunday.
Right, so it was like he came in and still gave us a great performance. Like, you guys have to understand, I don't think a lot of people understand, like, going to an award ceremony, being there all day, being able to perform at that ceremony, and then flying out, coming to a whole nother city, and then still memorizing your material to be able to spit against this guy and having such a great performance. It takes a lot of work, and everybody, they're not able to keep up on that level. And that's another reason why I gave Geechi champion of the year for my vote, because a lot of people can't keep up on that level. A lot of people would be stumbling, would be fumbling, and it would be a whole lot of, you know, ish talking about, oh, they're not in the running for champion of the year anymore. You get what I mean?
Did you have him beating Tay-Rock at Lockdown?
I gave my run on it, and I said that I had Tay-Rock winning it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree. But that first round from Geechi,
the first round
was so
right, and that's the thing. Like, Geechi gave us, and don't get me wrong, I even went back in my notes not too long ago, and I'm like, man, when I look back at it, I had a lot of material written down for Rock, but the material that I have written down for Geechi in the first hit so hard, it's like, oh yeah,
Rock
just
first,
reading it back was like, ugh.
Yeah, I thought we were there. When Rock rapped, I thought Geechi wasn't gonna be able to get out of that round.
Because that round was ridiculous.
From Rock,
I got so much material from that round. It's a lot more material that I have written down from Rock's round. Geechi's round, the material that, again, it hits hard. Yeah. So, it hurts.
Either way, I mean, I looked at it like this. So the reason why Av fell back a slot was I felt like 1v1, he lost to Ill Will. Then Geechi Gotti, those battles, Arsenal. I personally had Geechi winning that battle. I know I'm in the minority. Most people have Ars winning. Surf. I personally, well, I had Geechi in the building. I think when I watched it back, I had Surf on cam. But in the building, I edged Geechi. Or maybe it was the other way around. I don't know. Either way.
Let me ask you about EFB versus NWX. Who did you have?
NWX. You was there.
Oh.
Yeah, you was there. But the point being, Geechi had such tough competition. I'll put it this way. Y'all know, everybody uses basketball references. I don't. Boxing. If you had to fight Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, who else? Oscar De La Hoya, Tito Trinidad, Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones. If you had to fight all of them in the same year, if you went the distance with every one of them, but maybe only actually got the decision.
Looked at as a great. If you went the distance with all of them,
let me finish my point. Thank you. Anyway, if you went the distance with all of them, let's say you only won, you got the judges' vote in 2 out of those 7 or 8 fights. That's still a hell of a year, and that's the thing with Geechi. Geechi didn't have many clear wins over that tough competition. However, he was so good in all those battles. Like, the same way I feel like Geechi beat Ars, people that tell me Ars beat Geechi, I don't argue back. Like, it was such a fire battle. He battled Ill Will. I have Ill Will winning that battle. So that was the deciding factor. It was like Geechi wins strength of schedule by a mile versus literally every other battle rapper from last year. No disrespect to anybody else, but he does. Then you get into the wins, though, and those common opponents. Ill Will faced both of the other people in my top 3.
Right.
And I feel like he won both of those battles. That's why I chose Ill Will as my champion of the year. So now to you. So you chose Geechi. Let's get a why.
I chose Geechi, and I have you see my little list here.
Oh yeah.
I chose Geechi because of his schedule, his moments that he gave us. He gave us big bars in 2019. He gave us big stage and small stage. He was consistent and he was able to adapt. And then also with the ORAD battle, he was able to fulfill that need from the fans. Like they really wanted and needed that battle, and we got it.
Who did you have winning that battle? No, I'm asking. Like seriously, because the point is, it doesn't. If you have ORAD winning the battle, which I did, but Geechi was so fire in that battle.
Again, and I get what you're saying. Like it's a tough battle to call. I kind of edged it towards ORAD, but it's still a little tough to call.
Right. So let me
have to watch it back right now in this moment to give you a definite winner. But
and here's the thing.
That would be right now. I might watch it back in 2 weeks and say something.
Say something different. Right. The thing is though, that's the thing with almost all of Geechi's battles from last year. Like, he had such tough competition. He faced a top 5 Old Red.
Yeah.
And I have Old Red winning the battle, but it ain't like Geechi did bad. Like, it was an edge. And that's
the thing that you can say about every battle that Geechi's had. Like, you cannot say that he did bad. Right. You cannot say that Geechi was terrible.
Right, there's no such thing as a bad Geechi.
He's not
Actually,
worth
that's not true.
what he's worth. Like, he comes out and he gives you a hell of a performance every time he comes out.
Yep. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to again, by the time this drops, Champion of the Year will be done.
And I cannot wait to see who wins. Like, I'm super excited.
I'm pretty sure I'm in the minority. Again, Geechi is super, super popular. And that competition, for me, the wins mattered. Hey, Jay Black, look, the wins mattered. But when it doesn't matter. You know, he gonna kill me. He probably gonna splice in the champion episode where we were arguing about wins not matter. But yeah, I feel like such a hypocrite now. I'm saying thinking. But that was the deciding factor in Champion of the Year for me. Geechi had the tougher competition, but he didn't have as many wins against that tougher competition versus Ill Will, who faced
Scotty, Red, Sirius Jones.
Right. When you look at the
Cass, Chef Trez, like
Chef Trez,
Time,
Av.
Pyrex. He had a great resume as well. Like, all in all, I'm not gonna lie, Ill Will's resume for 2019, if you really looking at it, it's a great resume.
It's fire.
It's a great resume.
It's fire.
He gives you a little bit of everything, and on top of that, he has a great winning percentage.
That's the thing. If you have two guys, which I feel like we did, Geechi Gotti, crazy schedule, always great performances, never falling below a 9.5. And you have Ill Will, great battles, never falling below a 9.5, you know, tough competition. Then you have to, at that point, you have to find something to separate the two. So then I say, Ill Will faced Chef Trez, one of the hardest people to beat. I felt like Ill Will won that battle. He faced Geechi Gotti, again, one of the hardest people to beat. I felt like Ill Will won that battle. Av was undefeated up until he battled Ill Will at Born Legacy.
Yeah, that was
I had Ill Will winning that battle. So it's like, that was the thing. That was the deciding factor. So for me, you know, I couldn't find the thing in my email. Jay Black's gonna kill me. He can be like, oh, come on, all you had to do was this. Black is a wizard. But the pillars for the Champion of the Year. But I know it's strength of schedule, impact, but wins matter for something like Champion of the Year. It's a lot of money on the line. It's $10,000, and that's just it. I want to address K Shine as well. I had Shine in my top, but I felt like where Shine didn't make that list for me. And again, y'all know I'm NWX, so people probably gonna stop listening at this point. Like, oh, he never says it. The thing that I think Shine missed out on was just battles. That was it. If he had one or two more battles,
if he had one or two more very good names on his schedule, it would have made his schedule.
He faced all names.
Yeah, but if he would have had two more,
it
would have made his schedule look a lot better.
Right.
You get what I mean? Right now, his schedule, it just looks light. It looks like a very light year. Like, he just wanted to chill.
No, and the thing is, you know, this is the thing I will say. I don't think I'm saying too much by saying this. Shine is top tier. Top tiers cost a lot of money. And, you know, I don't think Shine is at a position where he gives a damn about, you know, Shine is a businessman. Let's put it that way. You know, so, you know, if where Ill Will or Geechi might do a favor and give somebody a discount, whatever, I don't think Shine does that. I think Shine says my price, just like Surf. We got Surf on the screen right now watching his Hot 97 freestyle. Yeah, like
on Flex.
Yeah, so but like, you know, some people, their price is their price, and there's no wiggle room. And you know, I just think Shine just didn't have enough battles. 2020, if COVID didn't happen, I know Shine has some crazy things lined up. I want to see him in chess just like y'all. Yeah. Like, so it's like, I felt like this year would have been the year for him. Like, Shine has not lost a battle in 3 years now. Like,
I feel like if Sean goes undefeated in 2020, it's still kind of a cheat to him because half of the year has kind of been taken away.
Yeah. Black said that he doesn't even know if we're going to do Champion of the Year for 2020, and understandable.
And because half of the year has literally been snatched away from us, and we do not know what's going on with the rest of the year. So it's like, what do we
might not get Champion of the Year again until 2022 because
of the
COVID,
way things are going.
Yeah,
just like
COVID.
with the events with 2K people. Listen, we know y'all want us to be back in Houston and back in Atlanta.
Right, we want to go back.
Everybody wants to go back, but it's just not looking like it right now.
Right. So anyway, you know, we just wanted to do a video to talk about our Champion of the Year picks, why we pick the people, you know, have that discussion. Black did say that maybe when things ease up a little bit, you know, the champion staff, we may do a panel, or he might do something with all the judges, but wanted to have this kind of in the tuck. Huh?
I said fire.
Yeah. So that'll be fire. We still get to have a discussion because that top 20, you have guys like A-Ward, like Loso, who had stellar years.
Yeah.
Danny Myers, even with the slip-ups, had a stellar year. So there's guys that I feel like should be acknowledged. You know, that I was, you know, number 9 in the Champion of the Year. Like, that's a thing. That's a bragging point that, unfortunately, you know, we didn't get to have this year. So I'm still looking forward to having that discussion. So let us know what y'all think in the comment section below. Did y'all agree? I'm sure I'm in the minority. I know everybody has Geechi.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Please do.
Like, share, and comment. And we'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.